Hello everyone, I'm Bra Mithra. Welcome to episode 11 of season 2. We made it past the butcher. Amazingly, I know there was a settlement, but yes, look at, we're continuing. Twilight Knight in training campaign. Past the butcher. That's great. So next would be Kingsman. However, we are not including Kingsman. I haven't done it yet. So after this, Armored Stranger will be replaced by the Slenderman. Whatever storyline it is. I don't know. I forget the name of the story. Blotted Out. No, not Blotted Out. Or It Was Always There. I forget what it's called. But that will be the next settlement phase. So on to the next nemesis. Now, this is... normally I record intros afterwards. However, we've got a lot of things to cover in this intro. I kind of had to take a break. I had a lot of family in town. A lot of family I hadn't seen in a long time. They were in town because of, the restrictions being lifted on the amount of people you can have places. So you were able to have big gatherings. Everybody's vaccinated now and everybody does all those things. So the things that delayed me in season 1 where I had like a 3 or 4 week break in between episodes. I don't want to go into it now, but if you watch season 1, you'll know what happened. And finally, we were able to do that event in my life to a conclusion. So that's what happened. That's why this one's delayed. And normally I do the intro after I record the intro after I've already seen, the event and everything. But this one I'm doing it before. So I have not played this season, or I have not played this Showdown, so I don't know what's going on. But that's for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted to talk about that, and the other, it's easier for editing. If I get it recorded already, I'll just edit this all up as I'm going, and I don't need to stop when I'm done editing. So if I make a mistake, that kind of sucks. I won't be able to address it in this intro, but whatever. Makes it easier for me to edit, because I want to make sure I get this out as fast as I can, and that'll help. The other reason is it's just amazing. I just wanted to give updates on all kinds of things. I play Kingdom Death for fun, and I make videos for fun, and I'm so happy that other people enjoy it, and we go through this ride. There's so many people who comment. I encourage everybody to comment, and I've done so many fun things. Because of what I've decided to do with Kingdom Death, I've gotten to work with the CCG team, which is just amazing, and I'm continuing working on them. I got to make a whole homebrew thing, which was just super fun. I got to do so many cool things because I decided to make these videos just for fun, and that is just absolutely amazing. And I just want to say thank you to all that. I don't even think I mentioned when we hit 500 subscribers, but I think we're now like almost 700, which is just insane to me. So just thank you to everyone. My schedule for doing things, I do work, and then I try to do this when I'm done with that, and then I try to record. I have certain times I can record. Recording takes a long time. Editing takes a really long time. And then, I do family things too. And then late at night is when I usually do all my homebrew stuff. So I'm usually up either editing or working on homebrew stuff, discussing on the Discord and everything. Late at night, like 10:30, 11 p.m. at night. So, and then I work to maybe work on that stuff to maybe midnight or 1 in the morning sometimes, even longer if I really get into a groove and really find something fun. So, it's such a time crunch, and coffee. Coffee helps with that. And just thank you so much to... I had started a Patreon and stuff for a place to host Curse, the homebrew thing, because I'm also going to update Curse. I've been working on it. Everybody should, if you really want to help, you can. I always take as much feedback as I can. I have a whole Discord. Every time I do anything, I take feedback from everyone in the Discord. So if you ever wanted to just hang out, talk Kingdom Death, work on Kingdom Death homebrew stuff, I do it in the Discord. I'm also building a Nemesis. I'm updating a Nemesis for the CCG that was a 1.3 Nemesis. It wasn't updated to 1.5. So I've been doing that. I've been doing all the AI, the hit location cards, all that stuff, updating, doing all the graphics. I've also been doing that. I haven't been sharing that in my Discord, but I've also been working on that late at night. So It's just so amazing. It really is. And there's other games. I've hosted other games on the channel, mainly Final Fantasy 11. I've gotten that all updated for Wings. I've described that whole thing on the Discord too, so maybe I'll do some other episodes. But either way, it's just so much fun hanging out with everyone and talking, and it's just so fun. So I just wanted to get that out. That's also another reason why I wanted to do this intro, just a special intro, just thanking everyone. But then also we have a huge decision gameplay related. So now, gameplay stuff. As I was sitting down, normally I set everything up. Like, I've already set up, so the board's all set up here, the Gorm's all set up, we're hunting a Gorm, got the Showdown, I've got everybody we're taking out, because Lightning's an easy decision, we just take out Lightning. Oh, the other thing is, I'm almost done with episode 50 of Season 1. I changed how I was doing it. Originally I was doing it the same way it was during Season 1, where it was like a old school RPG, like SNES era RPG, where it was like a cinema, or it's, you know, text boxes narrative. I've changed it. I've just written all the pages. I've got them designed just the way I did Curse, and then I'm just going to read through them. So Season 1, Episode 50, that will link to how Lightning survived and everything. I'm almost done with that too, so that's cool. Anyway, back to gameplay stuff. So Lightning always comes out. I talked about this all last settlement event, where I can't change her. She's going out as a Twilight Sword. It sucks. I know there was lots of comments about how you should just ignore it, but that's not just a Twilight Knight and training thing. It's just it's a crappy rule that's in the actual game that is not attached to. It has unintended effects on this Twilight and training campaign. That weapon proficiency works like that. So that sucks. It's not a rule that I really want to change. That's just how the game works. So I'm going to leave it in. She would lose all of her proficiency. So she has to stay Twilight Knight, or she has to stay Twilight Sword. So that's that. She's just going to be a master for the rest of the time. Oh well. But so she has to go out. That's not really a choice we need to make. The other one is Yisa, who's now really good. Yisa's got herself 3 strength and 1 evasion because of the principal, whatever, the reroll, I forget what it's called, survival of the fittest. Because we chose that. She's doing really good now. She has Vestophobia, which kind of sucks. I really want to cure that, but that would require hunting a screaming antelope, and I don't really need her to be wearing an armor right now. I don't have enough anyway, so it's not urgent. So we're just going to hunt Gorm. Try to finish up one of those. So that's neat. Now, so Yisa's coming out. She's got sword proficiency, so I gave her the Bone Blade and the Greater Gax. So she's just one of the good survivors, so she's coming out too. She's going to work on that sword proficiency because I still do want to go for that strain just to unlock it, and I really would like to go Black Sword. There are other ways I can get sword proficiency, but to pull the Excalibur out, or, you know, to find maybe a steel sword, something I can do just to trigger that strain. That's still a goal. That's what we're doing. I'm trying to do it. And then we have Mordor, who's going with bow. So he's coming out again. He's our bow, trying to get bow specialists and stuff. So here's where the gameplay stuff came. I don't really know what I want to do. I've got a whole bunch of survivors here. We need Fist and Tooth. The plan was to switch Lightning to Fist and Tooth. I can't do it. So I need someone to do Fist and Tooth. Now we're unfortunately starting late. We're starting after the Butcher going for Fist and Tooth. Normally you can start at like, what? Normally you start at Lantern Year 2. You can start going Fist and Tooth. So we've got Alis. We've got... So if I mispronounce any of these names, you can tell me the correct way to say it. I think this would be... It's either Elise or it's Alis. So 1 if it's Elise. 2 if it's supposed to be Alis or Elise. So she's a really good candidate to go out. She's got 2 strength, 1 evasion, and 1 courage, and no real downsides. She's got no fighting arts, no disorders. She's probably the one who I'm going to take, but she couldn't choose Fist and Tooth now anyway. The other one would be Arwen, who we used last time to fight the Butcher, but she's possessed. So investing too much into her is not really great. She's possessed. She can't use survival or fighting arts, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, she can't use fighting arts. She can still use survival, yeah. So that sucks. She can't use weapon skill mastery, so that just sucks. Like, but she's really good. She's 1 accuracy, 3 strength, 1 evasion. She'll probably be used to fight Slenderman. Then we have Phil, who's got a dismembered arm, can't use two-handed weapons. I could bring him out. Again, the dismembered arm kind of sucks, but he's got no extra strength. He's just got, everyone else is just going to have the 1/1 from Survival of the Fittest. We have Lee, Atrium, and Tiara. Tiara, again, apathetic. She's the one who can't use survival. So she's probably just a no-go, just down here with Arwen. So those two, unfortunately, are no-goes. I mean, Tiara also has Tumble, which is great, but... So it would be Atrium, who's the same as Alis, pretty much. Atrium has 3 understanding already, which would be great. I could bring out Atrium. She's also got 6 movement. He is probably a really good choice. I think I'm going to save him to do club once I can get the sword stuff done with Yisa, because I don't need to take sword mastery all the way to the end. I just want some skills in it now, just in case I get a chance at the Sword and the Stone event. Then at least I'll be able to pull it, because you get bonuses based on the number of proficiency you have. I can always use the Vagabond armor, which is probably what I'll end up doing. I'll use the Vagabond armor, which just gives sword mastery without, getting it. So that'd be what I would do for anybody who wants to use the black sword. I just put Vagabond armor on, which is why I would need to get rid of Vestophobia. But that's one way I could get around it. And then I could switch someone to club, or I could switch Yisa to Fist and Tooth. I could do them to anything after that. But I think Atrium's probably the best one to go club. Now, so I'll save him because he's really good. He's got 6 movement already, so that's really good. Be great for even a tank. And club's really good tanking because it goes really well with Lantern and stuff. So I think Atrium's going to be saved. I think he's one of our next round, like the B team. He's number 1 in the B team. So I think it's going to be Alis. I just don't know. I don't even know. I mean, maybe I should just fight antelopes. I really want to get Gorm, just so everything feels different. I want to get the Gorm armor and stuff. If I could maybe go daggers. I don't think I'm able to go daggers anymore. It kind of sucks. I could switch to dagger with Yisa after I get Boneblade, or switch someone else to dagger after I get the Sword and the Stone event. But yeah, so there's the intro. I think I'm going to settle on doing Alis. So... But yeah, I just figured I wanted to include that because it actually was a pretty hard choice of what to do and to pick who to come out. So, let's hunt that Gorm. Here we are. Everything's set up. We've only got 2 Gorms, 1 random. Then we'll encounter the Gorm. So, as I was saying, we're going to have Lightning, because she's always coming out. Lightning's got full rawhide. She's got the healing potion on her. She's got monster grease. She's got her Twilight sword. She's also got Rhythm Chaser. She's got her affinities for the rawhide vest. So she's got herself 4 evasion and 2 to everything. Plus she's got herself 5 survival and 1 insanity. Next would be Alis. So she actually is benefiting from those rawhide boots that we found in the triathlon. Normally I never use those, but I needed them, so that's awesome. So we got the free rawhide boots. She's also got the bone dagger to complete the affinity for her rawhide vest. And then she's got the riot mace. But she'll be going fist, not this time, but eventually she'll be going fist and tooth. This time she is not, because she can't pick it. She needs to get some more hunt experience. So right now she's got 1 everywhere except for on the arms. She's got herself 3 evasion, so she'll be the tank, kind of. Lightning also will probably do it. So, that's good. She's got 4 survival and no insanity, because we have 3 departing survival. And she has no insanity because she was just born, and she had 1 for being named, so she's got herself 4. Yisa's at max at 5, with 1 insanity. Yisa has the Bone Blade, because we're going to try to get sword proficiency, and then she'll switch to using the Greater Gax. She's also got the Cat Eye Circlet. She's got herself 2 evasion, which is great from the Monster Grease, plus the 1 natural. And Mordor, who also has max survival at 5 and 1 insanity. He's only got the 1 armor at the waist, but he also has 2 evasion because he's got monster grease, which I am representing with a first aid kit because you do not get 4 monster grease in the game for some reason. I guess they decided no one would ever make 4 monster grease. I don't know why. Okay, so that's it. So first one is a Gorm event, so we shall go with lightning first for the Gorm event, which is Flatter Earth. So, Flatter Earth. The survivors lose their quarry in a trail field of... the quarry's trail in a field of stone faces so badly crushed by the passing of Gorm herds that nothing remains but a carpet of pebbles. Roll 1d10. Okay, here we go. 1d10. Let's see what we got here. 8. Just move the Gorm 1 space from the survivors on the board. Okay, fine, whatever. No big deal. Back up the Gorm. Boop. This is just another random event. The one if he backs up again, that will be another Gorm event, so I'll have to draw one. Next, we have a Gorm event. Yisa's the next most important. So let's go Yisa with the sword and axe combo here. Sportsman Kill. This is the survivors pass a finely armored man commanding a routine of slaves who are busily butchering the remains of enormous Gorm. The man proudly invites the survivors to marvel at his skill. Roll 1d10. Okay, this again is Yisa. 1. Man paints your face with a foul-smelling bilious fluid. The event revealer starts the showdown with a priority target token. Not the best of situations. Okay, so Yisa has priority target token. You just go ahead and grab that. Just gonna put that right there. Alright. Now we have random hunt events. I think. Yeah, random hunt event. Let me get a second card for that other one. Go, second card for that guy there. So this is a random hunt event. Let's go ahead and roll. 2. Okay. 2. Corpse. The survivors are overcome by a sudden chill. Their breath seizes in their lungs. The survivors' teeth chatter mercilessly. All survivors lose monster level insanity or monster level survival. Okay, so everybody's going to lose 1 survival. Okay, so lightning goes down to 4. Alis goes down to 3. Yisa down to 4. Mordor down to 4. At the center of the sudden frost is a perfectly preserved corpse. If the settlement has cannibalized, the event revealer gains 1 random basic resource. If the settlement has graves, the event revealer examines the corpse and gains +1 courage and +1 understanding. We do not have Memento Mori, and this was actually Alis. Alright, so Alis is going to be gaining +1 courage, +1 understanding. Okay, +1 courage, +1 understanding for Alis. Neat. Settlement's Memento Mori. The event revealer understands a little about what happened to the corpse. They gain 1 random fighting art. We do not have that. There's actually there's nothing listed if you didn't have a death principle for corpse. Interesting. Alright, last one here. Another random hunt event. So, let's go ahead and roll. This is Mordor. $65. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. 65 is no good. Cresting a hill, the survivors find a statue of a man sitting on a throne. If any survivor has 5+ understanding, the survivors may ignore the statue and end this event. No one has 5 understanding. Otherwise, each survivor rolls 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor becomes a straggler. The straggler is drawn to the statue, touching it gently. Okay. So this could end the campaign right here. If lightning rolls bad, I'll end the campaign. That will be it. It's instant death here. So lightning does not have anything to prevent against a straggler. So lightning, a 10. That's pretty good. We might be continuing the campaign. Odds are very likely we're continuing. Alis, 2. Issa, a 10. Mordor, a 1. Oh no. The straggler is drawn to the statue, touching it gently. In an instant, they are gone, replaced by the man from the throne, now flesh and blood. The straggler sits in his place on the throne, stone mouth open in a silent yell. They are gone forever. Consider them dead, but do not apply the cannibalism death principle. There is no body. The man offers his thanks and joins the hunting party without any explanation. He is a new survivor with the straggler's gear, 2 random disorders, 2 hunt experience. Shuffle all weapon specialization cards, including expansions if any, and draw 1. The survivor has 3 ranks of proficiency in that weapon type. They gain 1d10 survival, 1d10 insanity. Give him a name, and +1 survival for being named. We do not have Memento Mori. If the settlement has Memento Mori, statue resembles a deceased survivor. Replace the straggler with a record sheet for fallen survivor. Remove all their severe injuries. Set their hunt to 2, blah, 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 blah. You gain 1 to blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is going to take a moment. Okay. Mordor, I think... So, what we have the option here of doing is grabbing the person who was locked in the statue, which I think from season 1 was Riley's son, I think, was locked in the statue from season 1. Alright, well, I have to pause here, because Mordor is getting exchanged with the person from Season 1. So let me go find that person's sheet. I found it. That took a while. I did not find the actual sheet. Luckily, I made graphics for everybody, so I know his actual stats. But I was right. It's Tyson Axum. So... Now, for the sake of balance, I'm just going to give him the stats of what the statue here does. But it's going to be the same person. Now, this is super weird. I swear, you couldn't write a story like this if you tried. Well, I guess you could if you were... But this is crazy. So, Tyson got lost in episode 6 of season 1 to the statue. Very weirdly, he was the person where I got Rodin, who was, the person Lightning was attached to. It came from the stone in season 1. But they never met. Tyson and Lightning never met because I found Lightning at the end of that episode. So that's crazy that this person got lost in season 1 in the same episode in which I found Lightning in season 1. Also, so they never met? So he wouldn't recognize her, for 1. 2, he was the Twilight Sword user in season 1 too, as well, which is also just crazy to think about. So, yeah, just wow. So, he doesn't have a Twilight Sword with him. Crazy. Because I'm going to use this. But I can go back and make him... If you'd rather me make him the same exact thing, then he's going to have a Twilight Sword. If I keep it exactly the same. But I think I'll just keep it the same balance way. The way it was. I'll just do whatever 65 here tells me to do, and we'll get it that way. Otherwise, yeah, he's going to have a Twilight Sword. So, and he's just about the same as it was. I was looking at his stats. It's just about what this is probably going to give me. He had like 2 hunt experience. He had like, I don't know, like 2 understanding, 3 courage or something. He was someone we were using up till Lantern Year 6, which is even more crazy because this is the same year. It's the same year that this happened. It's Lantern Year. It was Lantern Year 6 in Season 1 when I rolled 65, and it's Lantern Year 6 right after the Butcher now in Season 2 is when this is happening. Crazily enough, I was also hunting a Gorm in that episode. I had to watch it back to confirm. So Mordor is now trapped in stone, and we will roll up Tyson here. So, gonna make a new thing. We got Tyson, keeping the same name, Tyson Axum, who was one of the axe people I was trying to get started before he got Twilight Sword shoved in him and then died, which was the story of all my axe users. So now we don't have a bow. Well, maybe. We'll see what happens. Okay, so here we go. Let's just roll what we get now. Man offers his thanks and joins the hunting party without any explanation. He's a new survivor with the Straggler's gear, so he's got everything that Mordor had. He's going to have 2 random disorders, so let's go ahead and do that. 2 hunt experience, so we're going to trigger age 1. Okay, here we go. 2 random disorders, which are going to be this one. That shouldn't be in here. I just drew a Flower Knight, the Narcissist, which should not be in here. Yeah, hold on, there's some in here. I guess I never filtered this out. This should be in there. That should not be in here. That should not be in here. All right. Sorry, I had to take out the Dung Beetle Knight and the Flower Knight things. Because Narcissistic and Ghastly Beauty and stuff should not be in there. Okay, here we go again. Disorders, 2 of them. Okay, this one. Oh my gosh, it's happening again. That was Immortal and Quixotic. So, he's Immortal now, and he's Quixotic. This could be exactly the same thing that happened last time. So, Immortal, this is Disorder. Quixotic. Both those are really good. It's like the best things I could have gotten, probably. Or, well, not the best, but... So, Immortal, again, it just... You convert all your damage to brain damage, as long as you're insane. And Quixotic, if you are insane, you gain 1 survival and 1 strength when you depart. So, Immortal and Quixotic. So we'll see if Immortal kicks in. There's the 2 disorders. 2 random disorders and 2 hunt experience. So he's going to gain 2 hunt experience. Wait, does it say he's a new survivor? He is a new survivor with the Straggler's gear. So he's not a newborn. So I'm not going to treat him as a newborn, but it does say he is a new survivor. All right, whatever. So he doesn't get any of the principal's benefits. All right. Where is the dice? Let's go ahead. I gotta look up age 1. Age 1. Roll 2 dice. 12. Which is going to be 1 random fighting art. Okay. Fighting arts. Give him a random fighting art. Okay. Random fighting art. This one. Rhythm Chaser. Not terrible. Not great. It's going to give him a +1 evasion token as long as he doesn't get knocked down, right? On arrival, yep, he'll gain the 1 evasion token as long as he's knocked down. Okay, so he's going to get himself 1 evasion. And what else? 2 hunt experience. Okay, shuffle all weapon specialization cards, including expansions, if any, and draw 1. Survivor has 3 ranks of proficiency in that type. They gain 1d10 survival. Let's just go ahead and do that. So he's going to be at 5 for survival and 1d10 insanity. 4 insanity. So he's at 4 insanity. So he is insane. Going to be benefiting from Immortal, and he's going to have 5 survival. Alright. Let's go ahead and gear him back up then. He's just going to have 1 armor at the waist. He's going to have 2 evasion. 1 from the... whatchamacallit? From Monster Grease, and now 1 from Rhythm Chaser. So, let me grab all the weapon specialization cards. Gotta take those 2 out. Okay. So we've got all the weapon specialization cards here. He's going to have 3 ranks and get himself a weapon specialization. Just going to have to, I don't know how I'm going to do this, because you can see them. They're double-sided. I'm just going to kind of shuffle like this, where I can't see them. Where they're on, like, the side of me. Oops. So I can't see them, and just going to get this one. He's a bow. That was perfect. Alright, bow. Specialization. Perfect, actually. He's got 3 ranks in it. Bow with 3 ranks. Alright. And that looks good to me. Anything else? Nope, that is it. Oh, I could have put Katana in there because I am doing the... Oh well, I technically haven't added Sunstalker yet. Doesn't get added till till episode... till Lanternier 8, I think. I'll have to look again, but... Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I had to do terrain. Alright, let's get to terrain. And we're now ready to start the fight with the Gorm. Start the showdown. Okay, 2 terrain now. And that one. Bug Patch and Giant Stone Face. Bug Patch, Giant Stone Face. Bug Patch for a Vermin, Giant Stone Face. Don't really need to explain those. Alright. I will set up for the showdown. All set up for the showdown. I moved the camera over slightly a little bit more, so when the graphics over here, more of the board will be seen. So we got the Gorm. We've got priority target here on Yisa. Sucks, but it is what it is. Here we go. Gorm. It's just a level 1, so that means it's going to have 11 HP. It's got 6 movement and 8 toughness. Alright. We've got our Bug Patch, our Giant Stone Face, the 2 Grass, which are just set up by default for the Gorm. And we didn't ambush it, so it's going to go first. So, here we go. Starting off, we've got... the targeting is just going to be Yisa, so that's fine. So it's just going to go right to her. Move and attack target. It's a speed 1. Accuracy 2+. So, speed... Whoop. There he goes. Speed 1. So, she's got 2 evasion. So, accuracy 4+, speed 1, accuracy 4+. That will be a hit. So I'm just going to spend a survival to dodge. So she goes down to 3 survival. And she dodges it. So, that's that. Simple enough. Alright. Now for Survivor's turn. So priority target goes away. Alright. So what are we going to do? Well, so we've got Alice, who doesn't necessarily need to wound with anything right now. We could just... Well, let's get... Who can actually get proficiency? Yisa can get proficiency with a sword. So, let's go ahead. First off, we'll move with Alice first. So, Alice has the 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to get this 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to do this bug patch. Just for now. See if we can get a vermin. So, roll 1d10 to scavenge. Here we go. 2. You catch nothing. Okay. Well, would have really loved to get the vermin thing since we have that new fiddler crab. Does it say discard? No, I can do it again. I don't have to discard it. Okay, we can do that again. Next, let's go with Tyson now. 1, 2 to get into the grass here. Then we're going to shoot with the catgut bow. So, it's a... Oh no, he can't move and shoot, that's right. I'm thinking season 1 here, where I have the stupid flower bow. This guy's got me all thrown off. Alright, so catgut bow. I'd have to shoot now, which is fine. No, I'll wait. I'll wait to shoot with him. Let's move first 1, 2. Let's move to here with Yisa. And she's going to attack with the bone blade. I could cat eye circle it. Should I cat eye circle it first? Just in case I break the blade because it is frail. Yeah, I'll move and cat eye circle it. So cat eye circle it. Reveal the next 3 monster cards. Here. None of these look to be super dense. It's a failure. This and this. So we're going to put this one on top because we are going to be in the flank because I'm going to surge. So that one will go on top. So this one's on top. Then the next ones we've got here. Turn the Gorm to face the opposite board edge and full move forward in a straight line. Okay, the next, perform Retch. Move the Gorm 2 stasis backwards, which would get... yeah, I should have moved here. That was dumb. Should have moved here. Because then if it would have retched, if I would have been thinking, if I would have moved here, it would have been just fine. So that's fine. We'll put Retch down on the bottom, and we'll put, so this one on top, and then Retch down on the bottom. Okay. Yep, should have moved here, and Retch would have done nothing, so that was stupid of me. It's very dumb. Okay, now we will surge. Bring her down to 2. Survival. She's going to surge and attack with her sword, which is only 2 speed, so we're not going to get to Retch. So it's 2 speed, 6 accuracy. So just a 6+. 1 hit, which is fine. It's the one that gives the flank thing. Bloop. Oh, wait. Why isn't it the flank one? I meant to put this one on top. This is the one I meant to put on top. I accidentally put the Retch one. Or the other one on top. So this is fine. It's just this. When you attack from the flank, you gain +2 strength when attempting to wound this location. Perfect. So she's going to get +2 strength. Yisa already has 3 strength. The Bone Blade has 2 strength. +3 from her natural, that's 5. +2 more is 7 strength. And the Gorm has a toughness of 8. So a 1 is the only thing we can miss on. So, looking to wound. A 3. That is a wound. So we deal 1 damage. She gains her sword proficiency. Mark her sword proficiency. She's now at 2. All right. And that's 1 damage. That's the end of her attack. Now I know he's going to be retching, and I can't dash. I could shoot with the bow, and then he'd run that. Nah. Nah. We're just going to move here with lightning. 1, 2. Lightning's going to attack, and because she's not going to fail, so it's not going to cause him to run from that 1 failure wound. It's probably going to cause him to retch, but there's nothing I can do about that. Maybe she'll crit. She is really good at critting now. Okay, so Twilight Sword for her is a 3 speed. She ignores cumbersome. She ignores slow. She gains deadly with the Twilight Sword. So it's going to be a 3 speed. The accuracy is going to be the 9 minus her. She's a master, so it's 9 minus 8, which is 1. So the accuracy is a 1+, and it's got a strength. Or it's 1+, but she's got -1. So it's going to be a 2+ for accuracy. She's got a strength of 1 and a luck of 1. So she crits on a 7 and hits on a 2+. So she misses once. She's got herself a perfect hit, which doesn't do anything. So she hits twice, which is going to cause that retch, but that's okay. So we know what these are. So the first one's a failure, which I don't think she's going to fail. The second one's going to be retch on a wound unless she crits. So, first one, the failure one. So it's got 9 strength, toughness 8. She's got +1 strength, so it's a 10 strength. It just misses on a 1. That's a critical. The blow ruins the Gorm's eyesight. The monster gains -1 accuracy token. Okay, so it's a wound. All right, she doesn't gain anything. -1 accuracy token. -1 speed, -1 damage, luck, -1 accuracy for the Gorm here. -1 accuracy. Good job, Gorm. Okay, next, I can put these down. Next is this Wretch one. Again, she crits on a 7 and wounds on anything but a 1. So that is a wound. It's going to perform Wretch. So let me first solve the wound that it did. Okay. Now it's going to perform Wretch. Nothing I can do about that. So, move the Gorm 2 spaces backwards. Survivor in the vomit zone suffer monster level damage to a random hit location that ignores armor. So, 1, 2. So, Yisa's in the Wretch zone. She's going to get Wretched on for the waist. So, it ignores armor. So, that's the only place she had armor. So, she doesn't lose the armor there, but now she has a light wound there. But she still has 1 armor. So, I marked the light wound. It will still show 1 armor on the graphic, but that's okay. Okay, now we'll shoot with the bow. Tyson here, shooting with the bow. It's a 2 speed, 7+ accuracy. Let's go. 2 speed, 7+ accuracy. That's 1 hit, not a perfect. 1 hit. Oh, I can reroll misses. He's already a specialist. I forgot about that. So here's the bow specialist. So I get to reroll. When attacking with the bow, you may reroll any misses once. So he can reroll that. So it's, again, 7+. Still a miss. I forgot that he's already a specialist. Okay, so that's the 1 hit. Okay, not the trap. Looks like it's gonna do another Wretch card. Awesome. Here we go. So, he has no strength because he was not part of a settlement, so he doesn't get any bonus from survival of the fittest. So, it's just a 3 strength against the 8 toughness. So, that sucks. It's going to be a 5+ to wound. Oh, it's a critical. So now he's not going to retch. Persistent injury. Okay, it's critical. Good job. Discard that. It's a wound. Persistent injury remains in play. This gives him his bow proficiency. Good for him. All right. Now, that is everyone's turn. Should I just... I'm not going to surge. I was thinking about just surging to get the... to get this vermin. But I don't have to worry about it. This bow mastery for Tyson here is actually really good because now he's really close to becoming a master. Then I can switch someone to Fist and Tooth. I won't need to worry about getting bow mastery anymore. So that's great. So, let's... I'm really thinking about surging for that stupid vermin. Who would that be? That would be Alis. Surging for the vermin would not be the best idea, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Okay, we'll just get it next round, hopefully. Okay, let's be done. Let's start the monster's turn. So the Gorm draws his AI card. Wallop. It's going to be closest threat in field of view, in range. So that's going to be Yisa. So it's going to go 1, 2, and then turn. So, okay. This is just a 2-speed, accuracy 2+. So it is attacking Yisa, even though lightning is also there. It's a 2-speed. So it's got -1 accuracy, so that brings it up to a 3+. Yisa has 2 evasion, so it's a 5+. 2-speed, 5+ on Yisa. That is 2 misses. All right. Now, Survivor's turn again. Starting off, going for the Bug Patch with Alis. Bug Patch, go. 5. So that's the game 1 random vermin. Archive this terrain. Perfect. Archive the terrain. There we go. Bug Patch gone. Let's get that random vermin. Never mind. I don't have the vermin deck out. So we will not be getting that random vermin. Here you go, Alis. You got yourself a vermin. I'm just going to keep the token. Okay. I'll draw it at the end when I go grab all the resource decks. So, next we have, well, I guess we will go ahead. Should I just go with Yisa's got her sword proficiency now, so she can do Greater Gax. So she doesn't need to be next to this thing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. She can go here. I know it's not out. It's out of the retch zone if he backs up. So if that happens, so we're gonna go Greater Gax. It's not at range 2. I could attack at range 2, but I'm on the board edge here. So Greater Gax, which is also deadly. So it's speed 2, 6 accuracy, 6+ accuracy. I mean. So speed 2, 6+ accuracy. That's 2 hits. Okay. Not the trap. Not the trap. Okay, we've got a wound and a failure. I don't know, we'll put what's worse. So the first one, the failure. Turn the Gorm to face the opposite board edge. Full move. We don't want that. So that one's going to go next. So the wound. Turn the Gorm to face the opposite board. So it's the same thing. So, failure first. Failure first, because at least if we wound him, he doesn't do it. Whereas if the other one, if we did wound him, he would do it. So, we could get the chance at 2 hits, so we're going to do the failure first. Yisa has 3 strength. Greater Gax has 4 strength. So it's a 7 strength. He's got 8 toughness, which means just need a 2+. That's a critical. shower of gore rains on the attacker. Gain 1 jiggling lard random resource. The attacker may rip the hulk of flesh immediately. If they do, they archive the resource and gain 1 courage and 3 insanity. Courage does not. She's already triggered bold, so I don't need to run to see the truth, or rush to see the truth. I mean, so that's a critical. It was deadly. I would have critted on a 9+, but so that's 1 wound, and we gain a jiggling lard. Strange resource? Nope, just regular Gorm resource. I have that right here. Jiggling lard. Jiggling lard. Here we go. I probably should just grab the vermin deck. Let me just do that while I'm looking at the decks. Okay, vermin deck. Here we go. Come on, new vermin. That'd be so cool. Ah, crab spider. Oh well, it's a hide. Crab spider. Vermin deck can go there. Come on. Okay. It's the first time we needed vermin this entire season. So there's vermin deck. Okay. Lightning. Let's go. Oh no, I got the other one to resolve here. So, other thing to resolve now. This one's going to be on a wound. So it's a 1 or a 9. 9 to crit, 1 or 2 to wound. It's a 5. It's a wound, so it still does the damage. Now let's resolve this. So he's going to turn to face the opposite board edge and full move forward in a straight line. So, whoop, turning. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's to there. Okay. I think lightning can still get him. Can lightning still get him? I think she can. So she's going to go ahead and go. This can be discarded. Lightning's going to go get him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right to there. Lightning, 3 speed, accuracy, 1 or 2. So 3 speed, 2. She missed once. That's 2 hits. Okay, draw this. Yeah. Yeah. Good, they're both retch. I was hoping they'd both be retch. It's my favorite thing. Okay, so they're both going to retch, and they're both on failures. That's fine. Probably not going to happen. Lightning has 90% chance to hit. So, critting on a 8, right? Yeah, it's deadly, makes it a 9. She's got +1 luck. Critting on an 8, wounding on a 2. That's a critical. The monster dribbles vicious blood. All survivors in the vomit zone. There's no one in the vomit zone. Okay. It's 1 more damage. This one, again, critting on an 8, wounding on a 2. It's a wound, not a failure. Would have liked to get that stout kidney. Would have been great. I'm just going to surge. Lightning, surging, bringing down to 3. I'm just going to shuffle the deck now. He's only got 3 hits left. Lightning could kill him. Would be great. Probably going to hit that trap. I don't know. The Gorm's deck is really, really thick. He's thick. Gorm is thick. All right. Here we go. 3 speed. Accuracy 2+. That's a perfect hit. I don't think she does anything on a perfect hit, right? Nah, nothing on a perfect hit. Well, okay. It's 3 hits, though. So, see if we got that. Yeah. 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 No, nothing. Okay, one of these is on a wound. So this one's on a wound because it would not take effect if we killed it. This one's a failure, and this one's nothing. So the first one, nothing. 8 or 2. It's a wound. Eight or 2. It's critical. The ruined mandible swings limply from the Gorm's jaw. Roll 1d10. A result of 5 plus, the attacker hacks one of the arms and gains 1 courage and 1 survival. What is that on 5 plus? Okay, so 1 courage and 1 survival. Good job, Lightning. Down to his basic attack. 1 courage, 1 survival for Lightning. Let's go ahead and do that. Lightning, 1 courage, puts her at 4. 1 survival, again, puts her at 4. And now a 2 or an 8. Not a critical. Kills him. Wound reaction doesn't happen. That is the end of the Gorm. That was... I think we could definitely go to a level 2 Gorm. I did not know... I mean, who could have... I didn't know we were going to be getting Tyson Axum here. Who was going to... I mean, I didn't even use him. Lightning's just a murder machine, so apparently I just need to reevaluate how strong survivors are when they are a mastered Twilight Sword user, with a lot of luck. Yeah, okay. Lightning, good job. You did, like, all the damage. That's the end of the Gorm. Let's go ahead and get, what is it, 4-4? Let me double check. Yep, so it's 4 and 6. We do not have a... So 6 Gorm resource, 4 basic. The level 2 also gives the same thing. I think there was said somewhere on Twitter or in the FAQ that that's supposed to be updated. I'll have to double check. I think it's supposed to match the Giga Lion for the, the 1.5 distribution of rewards. Otherwise, fighting a level 2 does nothing because I don't really need acid palms. So fighting a level 2 just makes the fight more complicated for less resources. So, or for the same number of resources, I mean. Okay, so here we go. Getting the 6 now from here. Alright. It's 1, whatever that is. Mammoth Hand, that's exactly what I needed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That kind of sucked. I think I only got 1 hide in there. But I got the Mammoth Hand, which gives me the shield. Yeah, 1 hide in there. I don't know if I can make any of the stuff. That kind of sucks. So let's get the basic resources out of the way now. Basic resources. Well, at least we got the... Are these all full? Okay, good. At least we got the Mammoth Hand. I can make the Knuckle Shield. That's perfect. Knuckle Shield is perfect for what we want to do. Let's go Love Juice. Love Juice would be great. 4 of these. 1, whatever that is. Probably the one I need. Nope, hide. 2, 3, 4, hide. Lots of hide. Hide. So 2 hides, Broken Lantern. Yep, we can innovate. We can do all kinds of stuff. Also got Jiggling Lark, which is also a hide. And the Crab Spider, which is also a hide. So we got quite a bit of hide this time. It's a first. Yeah. That was thorough wrecking. I don't need this. I drew the vermin. Okay. Yeah, that was a very thorough wrecking. Probably going to go to level 2 if the rewards are different. If the rewards aren't different, maybe I'll just fight that antelope just so I can get rid of Vestopia and, get the Barber Surgeon and stuff. Maybe it's time to fight an antelope. Yeah, very interesting. This was very interesting. Got my bow proficiency. Let's get everybody their hunt. Oh, Lightning's actually going to get a new level. Lightning's going to age up. That's it. So Lightning will age up. I get 1 hunt experience for Alis. That's her first one. Yisa gets 4. Or Yisa's on 4. Tyson is now on 3. Good enough for me. So we'll age up Lightning during the settlement phase. Thank you so much for watching. That was very interesting. That was a very thorough... I don't think I've ever had such an easy Lantern year after the Butcher. So, looking forward to Slenderman. It's the first time I've ever used Slenderman in a full campaign. So that will be fun. I've only used him on, just to fight him. Just to look through his deck and fight him 1 time. Using the vignette. So this will be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you in the settlement phase.